What's up, everybody? This is Coach Verro, and today in today's activation routine, we will do the elbow to instep 10 times, the knee hug, the lateral squat, the push-up walkout, and last one but not the least, the shoulder press in the cobra position. We're gonna do it 2 times, and you're gonna realize that sometimes the footing makes it a little bit harder on our second round when we do single leg squats. Feel free to help yourself with your hand in the back or just listen to your body. Thank you and see you on the mat. What's up, everybody? So let's begin with the elbow to instep 10 times. Take a step back with your left leg, touch your knee, touch the sky, press on the brakes, knee on the ground, touch the wall behind you, arms up, get up, knee hug. Take a step back with your right leg, touch your knee, touch the sky, press on the brakes, knee on the ground, touch the wall behind you, arms up, get up, knee hug. Take a step back with your left leg, touch your knee, touch the sky, press on the brakes, knee on the ground, touch the wall behind you, arms up, get up, knee hug. 3. Take a step back with your right leg, touch your knee, touch the sky, press on the brakes, knee on the ground, touch the wall behind you, arms up, get up, knee hug. 4. Take a step back with your right leg, touch your knee with your right hand, touch the sky, press on the brakes, knee on the ground, touch the wall behind you, arms up, get up, knee hug. Take a step back with your right leg, touch your knee with your left hand, touch the sky, press on the brakes, knee on the ground, touch the wall behind you, arms up, get up, knee hug. 6. Take a step back with your left leg, touch your knee with your right hand, touch the sky, press on the brakes, knee on the ground, touch the wall behind you, arms up, get up, knee hug. 7. Take a step back with your right leg, touch your knee, touch the sky, press on the brakes, knee on the ground, touch the wall behind you, arms up, get up, knee hug. 8. Take a step back with your left leg, touch your knee, touch the sky, press on the brakes, knee on the ground, touch the wall behind you, arms up, get up, knee hug. 9. Take a step back with your right leg, touch your knee, touch the sky, press on the brakes, knee on the ground, touch the wall behind you, arms up, get up, knee hug. 10. Awesome. Let's do the knee hug 10 times. 1, 2. Really good for your stride when you're running. 3. To be able to lift that knee nice and high. 4, especially in trail running, helps you. 5, avoid tripping all over the place. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's do the other side. 1. Doesn't really matter on this one. 2. Which side you start. We're doing both sides anyway. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Let's do our lateral squat. Go as wide as you're comfortable and go from right to left or left to right. 1, 2, and 2. Push that knee towards the outside. 3, so that you also feel a stretch in the groin. 3, and you avoid unnecessary tension in the knees. 4, you don't need to go that low. 4, in order to feel the benefits. 5, of that stretch. 5, listen to your body. You can always 6, put a weight in front of both feet. 6, so that you can feel a deeper stretch. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Awesome. Let's get your feet nice and slowly back together. And when you're ready, let's go to the back of your mat and do my favorite push-up walkout with either plank, 1 push-up, or 2 push-ups. Walk your hands forward, get down to the ground, do your thing, and get your hands back. So that's 1. Touch the sky, walk your hands forward, go down to the ground, do your thing, and walk your hands back. 2, touch the sky, walk your hands forward, get down to the ground, do your thing, and walk your hands back. 3, touch the sky, walk your hands forward, do your thing, and walk your hands back. That's 4. Touch the sky, walk your hands forward, do your thing. Your thing can always just be a plank. Walk your hands back. Again, is it just a plank if you really activate your, that was 5 by the way, touch the sky. If you really activate your whole core, do your thing. Food for thought. And walk your hands back. Touch the sky. Down to the ground, walk your hands forward. Do your thing. And walk your hands back. 6. Walk your hands forward. Get down to the ground. Do your thing. And walk your hands back. 7. Touch the sky. Walk your hands forward. Do your thing. And walk your hands back. 8. 2 more. Touch the sky. Walk your hands forward. Do your thing. And walk your hands back. 9. Last one, but not the least. Oh, that was 10. Must have miscalculated. It was 10 anyway. So let's go into Cobra position with shoulder press. 1, 2. I've also found a new name for it. 3, which is the 4, streamline cobra. 5, I think it sounds good. 6, try to keep your feet on the ground. 7, so that you feel a different sensation. 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Let's get back up and do the elbow to instep with or without a single leg squat. Depending on the footing that you're in, if you're on a slight incline slope, the single leg squat will be significantly harder. Take a step back with your left leg, touch your knee, touch the sky. You can either turn on the other side, press on the brakes so that it's easier, knee on the ground, touch the wall behind you, arms up, get up, or you can suck it up and support yourself with your hand towards back. It's your choice. Since I thought that this one wasn't that nice, I decided to add 2 extra to practice. Take a step back with your right leg, touch your knee with your left hand, touch sky, press on the brakes, knee on the ground, touch the wall behind you, arms up, get up, do what feels right, guys. And find the single leg squat if you want. Feel that stretch in the ankle, maybe. And dig that heel to get back up. So that's 2. Take a step back with your left leg. Touch your knee with your right hand. Touch the sky. Press on the brakes. Put your knee on the ground. Touch the wall behind you. Arms up. Get up. Either knee hug or do your thing. You can always rest too. Find that single leg squat, so that's 3. Awesome. Take a step back with your right leg. Touch your knee. Touch the sky. Press on the brakes. Knee on the ground. Touch the wall behind you. Arms up. Get up. Knee hug or your own thing. So that's 4. I find my left leg is really tight, and I tend to easily get loss of balance, so I help myself with my hand. Take a step back with your left leg, touch your knee with your right hand, touch the sky, press on the brakes, knee on the ground, touch the wall behind you, arms up, get up, do your thing. So that's 5. Feel free to put that hand in the back, because when you focus on quality, you do get more quality into your step back muscle activation. You don't just try to move, you try, you intent to move better. Press on the brakes. I'm putting my hands on the ground, touch the wall behind me, arms up, get up, in order to get a better workout on the next one. Yeah, it's good to focus on the now, quality now, and get back up. So that's 6. Take a step back. If you don't focus on quality now, you won't get really better. Press on the brakes, knee on the ground, touch the wall behind you, arms up, get up. I know which muscle needs to get me up. It's my right glute right now. So I'm focusing on digging my right heel into the ground in order to get up, which puts pressure off my knees. Take a step back with your right leg. Touch your knee with your left hand. Touch the sky. Press on the brakes. Knee on the ground. Touch the wall behind you. Arms up. Get up. Do your thing. Yeah, I'm trying to go lower. I'm trying to really feel a stretch in my calf, and I'm trying to really activate my glute. Take a step back with your left leg. Touch your knee. Touch the sky. Press on the brakes. Put your knee on the ground, touch the wall behind you, arms up, get up, do your thing. Doesn't really matter how many you do of these. As long as you're an even number, we're all good. And get back up. Step back with your right leg. That should be number 10. Touch your knee. Touch the sky. Press on the brakes. Knee on the ground. Touch the wall behind you. Arms up. Get up. Do your thing. Whatever feels right. Dig that heel into the ground. Feel that stretch in your calf. Feel your glutes activating. Nobody said it was easy. Big step back with your left leg. Touch your knee. Touch the sky. Press on the brakes. Knee on the ground. Touch the wall behind you. Arms up. Get up. Do your thing. I needed to do extra in order to feel my body a bit more supple. Take a step back. With cold weather, it does take a bit more time to warm up, usually, because, well, cold. Touch the sky, press on the brakes, knee on the ground, touch the wall behind you, arms up, get up, do your thing. It was in the very low single digits today. Day that this video was taken. Dig your heel. And let's do the knee hug. So 1 doesn't matter, just do it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, focus on a point ahead, and 10, change your environment and the focus gets harder. 1, change the weather. 2, and the focus gets harder. 3, because you're thinking. 4, ooh, my feet are getting cold. 5, ooh. Yeah, that's the only thing that was getting cold. 7, since I was wearing some nice layers. 8, a thermal layer, which was amazing. 9 from Brubeck Bodyguard. And 10. Awesome. Let's do our lateral squat. So 1. I do it for the active stretch. 2. You could do it for strength. 3. You decide, really. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And 10. Awesome. Nice and slow. Take your time. Get your feet back together. And let's do the push-out walkout one more time. Touch the sky. Walk your hands forward. Focus on quality of movement. Get down to the ground. Do your thing. And walk your hands back. Touch the sky. Walk your hands forward. Do your thing. And walk your hands back. 2, feeling and starting to really own that kind of push-up, walk your hands forward, do your thing, then walk your hands back. So once you've conquered kind of push-up, I don't know if that's 2 or 3. We're doing 10 anyway. Walk your hands forward, down to the ground, do your thing, and walk your hands back. Once you've conquered one kind of push-up, you can always walk your hands forward, do your thing, try another one to conquer, and walk your hands back. Touch the sky, down to the ground, do your thing, and walk your hands back. The push-up that you've been working on will always be there for you when you want to do it, right? Walk your hands forward, do your thing, and walk your hands back. You could always work on the single arm push-up, walk your hands forward, do your thing, but this may require a wall and walk your hands back. You can always do Spider-Man push-up, whatever feels right. Do your thing and walk your hands back. Touch the sky. Walk your hands forward. Do your thing. And walk your hands back. That was already 10. Let's do our streamline cobra. Sounds amazing. Touch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull those elbows. 9, 10. There's as much work going forward as back. And you survived this activation routine. Thank you so much for watching. You can always smash that like button if you like what you see, or bump it, and or subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Make sure you ring that bell so that you don't miss anything such as activation routine. Thank you. Have a good one.